Welcome to LARP Through a Lens. Today we're joined by Adey, who's here to talk to us about his exciting new children's LARP. So, Adey, give us a bit of an overview.
All right, straight in. So I was born in 19. The
We're only on for about half an hour, mate. We can't go back that far.
All right. So we got some toy swords and some kids told them to hit each other, and we were like, this would be a great idea if we got more kids, more toy swords, and more hitting each other. So that was the birth of the idea. Um, the overview of what we are soon to be announcing the true name of the lab, Ataris Lab, comes from my eldest son's world that he created. So, in short, I like to write stories. He likes to write
Yeah.
stories, and we share those ideas. He come up with a world called Ataris. When we fast forwarded to let's run a kids lab, Ataris was perfect. Um, so we go to a lot. Me and my partner have gone to lots of events over the years. Fest systems. They have kids plot, and in specific times of the day, kids get to do kids plot. I've had various experiences. Some have been really good. Some have been, let's say, boring. Yeah, I'm an adult. I'm not supposed to be there for the kids plot. But there are things where I'm like, oh, cool, and I get a super hard job at the fest systems. We've gone to smaller systems that have tried to have a kids element, and again, it's been a bit of a struggle because most adults at LARP are kids. So you're essentially trying to run a system for big kids, adults, and then the younger ones. Recently, I put together successfully a system with my friends Ed and Lee and Liam from Twisted Goblins, and we introduced a kid plot friendly element to it. But again, it's very difficult to maintain because you've got different ages of children. The system's not designed for kids, but allows them to be part of it, but it's not the same. So my three being 13, 12, and 6, obviously very different ages and a very different understanding of the rules and a very different want from the hobby. So coming home from a recent Forsaken Lands, that's thrown in, and you can interview them another time. The or you can edit that out, it's up to you. But
No, no, we
the
leave it in there. So Forsaken Lands. Is that based on any particular role playing game or anything like that?
Forsaken Lands was, oh, you get two for one here, lad.
I know.
Forsaken Lands. Me and Eddie's a friend of mine. I'm sure Steve will talk to him in the coming weeks and months. Uh, we sat down one evening. We'd done a lot of playing fest, a lot of being involved in the staff. Eddie had done a lot more systems than me, and there were tons and tons that lots and lots of systems get right. And there were tons and tons of stuff that, in our opinion, and it didn't suit our game. So it's completely
Yeah.
selfish. Yeah. Like it didn't tick our boxes. So we were like, cool, why don't we just run a system where it ticks all of our boxes? Like we're very
Yeah.
selfish people, all right? But when we get together, we're super selfish and generate things. So we created a system called Forsaken Lands where we wanted to tick our personal boxes throughout to a load of people. And to be fair, from my perspective, it was great because I then got to see lots of people from all these different systems that I'd never met before in the hobby.
Yeah.
And again, it's cool. You get to see how people role play differently to the person next to them and all this good stuff. Having the family, the part of the system was we want the kids to be involved. And but that's as far as we could push it was for them to be involved. It still was a adult LARP. The more and more events that happened, it was the kids are there, but they're just involved rather than targeted by the system, if that makes sense. Which is
Yeah.
very difficult to do when it's a small system and you've got adults and children. Yeah. So, and it's cool. And we, my lot enjoy it. My middle boy, Sam, just monsters. He just loves monstering, gets to dress up, gets to fight, and he loves it.
Yeah.
Ticks his boxes. So, coming away from that, we were like, well, how about, and then we fast forward to the Atara slap, where we were every summer there's generally not a lot of LARP going because you've got all the big fest before and then the big
Yeah.
fest at the end, and people try the odd small one, but essentially summer's left for the breather for everyone to build up to a big ending at the end of summer. So we were like, well, how about we just grab a weekend, see if a bunch of kids want to turn up to a local site because we're currently in the Midlands. So there's a few sites like your John Lees and Fox Coverts, the Grange. There's a few
Yeah.
Midland sites. So we were like, oh, well, grab a local site. Friday, everyone could turn up, no pressure, no stress. Just turn up. You put your tent up, ask questions, get to know who these big people are that are about to be running LARP for little people.
Yep.
So Saturday, go nuts, have adventure. I mean, in our heads, it's obviously going to go perfectly smooth, no issus, everything will be
Yeah,
fine.
because every role playing game ever always survives
Just
contact with players,
always,
doesn't it?
always. um, and then Sunday, keep it stereotypical, just have a big mosh. And the idea
Yep.
being, if a kid's there, they brought an adult with them. So for as many kids as we've got, we should have monsters. So it should be.
Okay, yeah. So the adults are effectively going to monster for the children, effectively.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I won't stop the kids monstering, but the idea being it's their time, you know, they're used to mum and dad going away, or mum and mum, dad and dad, whatever's going on, um, doing their adventuring. And, I took my little ones to LT, is what I used to do a lot. I took my little ones to LT, and they kind of got to pot around, but basically, dad's running off being a fairy prince while they're just chilling out with a burger. This time round, I get to be king of the butterflies because it's my system and I can do what I want. And the kids will get to come in and yeah, we just started putting it together. I've never written a system, I've never created mechanics, I've never done that side of it. So it's pretty cool. So I cheated basically and got the kids to help me and
Yes,
ask
yeah, I
them.
saw that. That's
Yeah.
like a unique way of doing it. I think that's really cool.
Well, because I've got the different ages and they read rules differently, so it's obviously a really good test. I mean, our Lucy's 6 and then Dom's 13. Dom's super anime, super nerd, super likes to write, likes to read, likes to game. Sam's a bit more physical in his
Yep.
gaming. Like he prefers like I just want to kill stuff. Whereas Dom wants to like learn about the law and stuff like this. Lucy's 6 and better than them, so it's just something you can't deal with. So it's really good to and well, right now my as this is being recorded, the lads have got the mates around and they're playing D&D together. So
Yeah. So the
and
particular RPGs that have inspired this.
they inspired the system. No, it was more LARP, the hobby,
Yeah.
but the RPG systems are, are things that because we try and introduce them to the kids, things like Dungeons and Dragons. So for me, you've got the big two that always got brought to me was Pathfinder and Dungeons and Dragons. I played lots of others, but they were the two big ones. And as it spread, and now with my friends, I've got the 5e. Lots of people don't like it, lots of people love it. Pathfinder, lots of people don't like it, lots of people love it. But for me, I'm kind of easy, and I use my kids as a tester. So Pathfinder is obviously, in my experience, sit down, work it out, move
Yeah.
around. It's a bit like chess. Whereas I see Fifi is a bit more quicker and a bit more like drafts. Yeah.
I suppose
So
Pathfinder kind of came out from 3.5 as well, didn't it, originally? So
yes,
it
yes,
was there was a lot
they
more
didn't
chunk
have kids
involved
then,
at that point.
but yeah.
That's the
So
sign of the age, mate.
I was like, whew, I might have had one air back then, just the one. But so those sort of systems, and I got into RPGs after LARP.
Yeah.
So I got into LARP through a few friends, saw it all, and then because we were LARPing, they decided to introduce me to Dungeons and Dragons second edition, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, was it?
Oh yeah, AD&D, yeah, classic.
To hit Armor Class Zero was
Yes,
a
good old
far
Fatco.
cry from roll a d20.
Yeah, roll a d20, add a number. Have you got over this? That was much easier than well,
Yeah.
your rolls hit armor class -10. You're like, what?
What? How? So yeah, things like that. But then through that, a lot of these will be done, but like your shadow runs and
Yeah.
I played Carbon 2185, which was based off 5e for Cyberpunk. I knew 5e well, so I jumped onto that. That was cool. Um, Trying to think because I'm one of them terrible people that don't have enough time to game. So I get out of one thing and I'll just go, right, I'll learn this and then I'll play this. So, but yeah, like I tried to pull some of the things you can do. So when I was putting the classes together, the older you get, the more you can do, basically,
Yeah.
in Ataris.
Is that because they're
100%.
greater understanding of the rules, therefore they have access to more things, basically? Yeah.
100%. So the easiest thing for me, having the kids go through school, was I split the age groups in the same school year. So you've got the nippers and like nursery, then like preschool, middle school, high school, or whatever the categories is.
Oh,
But
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
so it works really well when controlling them is probably the wrong term, herding them in directions. So and the skills. So when they're nippers, they might have one or two skills that makes them a bit fighty or a bit magicy. And there's a big understanding between me and the game team I'm slowly putting together. Um, we actually don't. We're not. We don't take it too serious. We can't take it too seriously. Like we want the kids to just turn up and be absolute mentalists. Like just go nuts, run around, shout stuff, cover your face in paint. Throw a teddy at each other.
It's just
Uh,
literally just given them the opportunity to play
yeah,
within that
yeah,
world. Yeah.
exactly. As they get a bit older, things are a bit, I said serious is the wrong word, but a bit of structure to it.
Yeah.
Because Perfect World, they spend a couple of years with us learning LARP, like how
Yeah.
rules work and don't work, and how you can prod a ref and prod a game and learn about stuff. So when they do pick a, system or 10 systems when they get older, it's just kind of an easy breezy step forwards. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if that answered your original question, but yeah, that's it.
I mean, I forgot what the original question was, so let's say it did.
What time is it? I think it was.
So, in terms of the site, then, have you got a site ready to go? Can you reveal that, or is that hush
Unofficially,
hush?
unofficially,
We
we're
won't
waiting
tell
for
anyone.
confirmation. So the reason I can't announce is because I didn't have a site and there
Yeah.
was no plan to go, oh, let's do this now. I put a shout out on Facebook just to say, oh, thinking of this. Anyone interested? Good friend of mine, Nick, got hold of us and was like, we booked a site that we got no to use it for at the minute. Do you want it? I was like,
Oh, amazing.
yeah. So it's like, the whole stars align thing. So we're
Yeah.
just waiting for confirmation on that. Um,
Amazing.
Nick's kindly offered to help with the first run out as well for logistics, stuff like this, because it's very quick. So, but yeah, it's in the middle. It's in the middle. That's all you need to do. I may have
What date is
mentioned
it?
earlier. What date is it? It'll be in summer. So you need
In
to
summer?
know. Yeah. I honestly, I don't want to announce anything because
Yeah, I suppose
if for
because last thing you want to do
for whatever
is get
reason,
people
yeah,
planning ahead and then not be able to do it. But
exactly.
theoretically, July, August
Theoretically in
time
summer,
in the
yeah,
Midlands
yeah,
this year.
yeah. That would be sweet
Watch
spot.
this space.
Watch this space. Yeah, basically.
Okay, cool. So, what would you say the USP is of the game? Is it the fact that it's designed with children
All kids.
first, or
Oh yeah, massively. Like above anything else, the fact that you know, if I sit, one of my favorite things in LARP, sit around a campfire, not say anything, which is very difficult for me, but it's to sit there and just listen to, a bunch of grown ass, adults, claimed adults that went to the fire plane and
yeah,
rescued a dying phoenix by doing a ritual while their warriors beat up corrupted elementals, and then they come back and they're all drinking mead, and it's like
yeah, yeah,
I love that. So when I had those experiences, you fast forward and you're like, cool, and I'm telling like Eddie, and I'm telling the same friends over and over again, and they have the same sort of reaction, but it dims a little bit. Not a lot, but just enough to go, well, we were there, mate. Like, we were with you. The reason you didn't die is because we killed the thing.
yeah. We saved you.
Yeah, exactly. We healed you, you bald. Anyway, uh, but if I tell the kids, it's magic. It's
Yeah,
pure magic, mate. Like their eyes, because it's all right having an imagination as an adult, but an imagination as a child, mate, is it's just reality.
yeah,
Like it's, how does electricity work? Magic. Wow. Like it's just
yeah.
given to them. So when we talk about stuff and you just give them a little pebble and it's a landslide of waffle and imagination coming out of them, mate, when I talk to mine about ideas for the LARP and what they could do. And I've asked them about a mechanic and they've just gone off on the Legolas backflipping off a horse moment just for this
Yeah.
mechanic, and I'm like, I just need to know if it works, guys. Not the 33-page trilogy of. So that
Sometimes that's
is
the beauty, isn't it? Because I know in RPGs, I've ran games before where you've come up with a story, and then someone else comes up with something, and theirs is much better than yours, and you don't need to tell them that. You just steal what they did,
yeah,
and that
yeah.
I suppose that's the beauty with kids, isn't it? Because they'll come up with something, you'll be like, do you know what?
all,
Actually,
all of it.
that's really
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna run with what they've done.
And that's exactly it. And that is our USP. It literally is get the kids in that field. They get to be in fancy dress. Everything that runs through their head daily while they're at school, while they're eating, while they're talking to you, while you're driving. Just get them to pour it into that field, mate. You know, climb trees, run. You know, a little break from technology, I suppose, would probably help.
Yeah, yeah.
But and the USP for the kids is they're going to have 50 monsters to beat
Well,
up.
yeah.
Sites
I've
don't get
I've
that.
I mean, I've I've fought on kids' adventures at CP and stuff like that. And I'll tell you what, the kids are scarier than the adults. I
Yeah,
feel sorry for these 50 monsters. I'm not going to lie, they're going to get destroyed.
yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. And because we split the ages up, it means if we send out a fighting encounter, we can go, right, this age group, you come this way and fight these
Yeah.
monsters. And this age group, you go fight them monsters. So they get to use their own rules and there's not a mix
Oh, that's cool.
into
Yeah,
the
so you can
combat.
signpost clearly which
Exactly.
encounters are for which ones or whatever.
Exactly. So even though they're all fighting the evil bandits,
Yeah.
they're dealing with their own. So the kids don't have to hear a different rule being shouted that's not to
Think,
do with
what's that
them.
about? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, as you'd hope, we've a ton of ideas. We've sat down. People coming in and offering to help has been great.
Yeah.
Again, just wanting their kids to be involved in it and then wanting to help to make the kids and stuff like this. So it's going to be. I'm quite confident that it'll be successful at least the first time. See if anyone comes back.
It's
But
always the mark of it, isn't it? I read
yeah,
something the other day that was how to win at D&D, and the answer was have your players come back next week.
I mean,
And I was like, do you know what? Actually, that's a really good definition,
yeah,
isn't it? Because that's what you
I
want.
have
You want
lost
people to come
every.
back and enjoy it.
Exactly,
Yeah, I've
exactly.
lost every game ever as well.
So many losses. Yeah. I think I might have had a draw somewhere in there. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to
On
it.
the role
Looking.
playing front, you do a lot. You did a lot with heavyweight gaming. Is that something you're still doing?
Yeah. So heavyweight gaming came out of the good old plague of '92 or
Oh yeah.
COVID, whatever we call it these days. Um, but yeah, did a little bit through work. You may have seen me there, but yeah, it evolved into something a bit more personal. Family wanted to get involved, friends wanted to get involved. Everyone was, I suppose everyone's got a similar story. They got with mates, they got online, they did stuff. We set up the heavyweight gaming. It branched out into, writing stuff, world building, running different streams for different flavors of RPGs. I think we did Masks was one. We've done Vampire, the D&D, the Pathfinder, the Cyberpunk stuff. We've done a ton of charity streams.
Yeah, done a lot
Um,
of 24-hour streams, haven't you, for charity?
yeah, so we've done a 24-hour, 49-hour. It was 50 because that's how long I was awake. I was a bit. We did a 49-hour, which was supposed to be 48, but we were playing an RPG at the end of it. DMing an RPG, mate, after 44 hours awake running a stream was not the greatest plan I'd ever made.
No, no.
But we got through the one shot and the baddie died. That's all that matters. But last
48
couple,
hour one shot.
uh,
Well, 49 hour.
yeah, the last couple of years we've done week longs, so it's Monday to Friday, and it's noon till noon, so it's 60 hours, like solid. Uh, we pick a different charity every year. We've done mental health charities, rainbow charities, some personal charities. I always reach out to the group I'm doing it with. They generally get
See
to
if there's
choose the
any that
charity
they,
to do.
yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, because I feel too guilty picking one. generally, if I'm honest.
Yeah, that's
There's
fair.
so many out there that
There's so many good causes, isn't there? It's hard
yeah,
to go
exactly.
this one.
100%, mate. We've got one coming this year, which I'm going to shout about because, and
Well,
we're doing
I
it
thought I'd
for,
give you the chance.
we're doing it. So the stream is from the 24th. I'm going to, hang on, you've done me now, live.
I just wanted to find a
From,
question. You said you were all prepared. I was trying to find one you'd not prepared
from,
for.
from the 20th to the 24th of July, noon
Yeah.
till noon, Monday to Friday. A campaign we ran for a while. We stream on Twitch and stuff like this. We're very casual. There's no like, see us every Monday, see us every Tuesday. We just, if we got an idea, we'll play a game.
Yeah.
Heavy underscore RPG. Just put it on it.
Yeah. No, I will make sure it's in the tags and everything for you.
From the 20th to the 24th of July, where we'll be running a one shot, and it's the run up to the end of a campaign that a bunch of us played when glory's not enough. And so we'll be sat around the table, which is the best way to play. We get, I've got friends all over the country, so we always end up online. So we'll get around the table, cameras, microphones, terrible accents, making fun of each other, hopefully pizza. Lots of dice rolling, and they'll get a big cinematic end, or they'll die. So cinematically, obviously. And we're doing it.
Not before the cinematic end. But...
Yeah. Well, the final boss will be facing 6 random heroes. They're just why are you all level 20 and where have you been for the last? But yeah, and we're doing it for Papyrus UK, which is a charity for prevention of suicide in the youth and in younguns. So
that's good. Yeah,
it's very close to myself and family and friends. So we've raised for them before in the past. It was good to do it again. Just as a cheeky show-off moment for me, because I'm very proud of my nerds. We've raised about £15,000 in the last 5 years.
That's really cool.
So I try to stop at one point, but nerds don't let you. So
that's it. Now you're running kids. You're running kids LARP as well for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's it.
Every summer holiday,
you're not
they'll
kids
be like,
anymore. Yeah.
Yours will be grown up, and you'll be like, I want to stop now.
Dom's 13. We're doing it for under 16s because obviously most fests allow them to take part at that age. And he's already said, like, so if he hits 16, can he just come in as like NPC and help out and stuff like that? So he's already thinking that, which is great.
It. Well, 3 years, a few years' time, mate, just hand it off to him and go, there you
go. There you go. Let's just sign this insurance form, mate, and off we go. But yes, there's a lot. It's good. Heavyweight gaming is a go-go.
Cool. Well, I think that's probably everything I've got. Is there anything else you want to mention?
Well, you know me on a personal level, Steve. So if you set me off monologuing, mate,
Well, yeah, we'll be here all night.
Yeah, I think when the edit comes in, they'll be like, "Don't invite him on again." We've run out. Just if you go onto Facebook, I mean, I'm assuming links will be put in the video and stuff like that.
Well, presuming you send them me, yes.
I'll send over everything. And people are more than welcome if this tweaks their interest to just reach out, and they'll know. I'll talk for days. So yeah, I'm good for it.
Amazing, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, mate. No doubt we'll catch up another time. Maybe when you've got some news on when it's due to go live, you've got dates and things, we'll have another catch up. And definitely. Then maybe touch base about Forsaken Lands with you and Eddie at some point.
Brilliant. That'd be great.
Amazing. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, mate. And I'll speak to you soon.
Take care, mate. Take care.